Welcome to episode 1 of the technical division, brought to you by the trading division. Now remember, Friday is technical day. We're going to be doing a weekly series on YouTube every single Friday to go over some technicals and some economic news for the week ahead in the markets. Okay, today we're going to go over 3 different currency pairs. They're going to be US dollar JPY, pound JPY and Euro USD. I think those 3 pairs are the most trending at the moment. Other pairs such as pound dollar are in consolidation in my opinion. So we're going to go from a monthly time frame all the way down to a H4 time frame, which is personally my favourite. So strap in and we'll go over some technicals. Okay, we're going to start with Euro USD on a monthly time frame. Now this pair has been in a 1,000 pip consolidation range for the past 2 years. It's been driving traders pretty insane, the amount of retests it's had on this monthly resistance above. Now, it has recently retested in the month of July this monthly resistance area of 1.14453. However, it has rejected it. In the past week, it has seen a little bit more bullish movement. However, I've spoke to a lot of other traders regarding this pair, and we all have the bearish bias on this pair. More information to show you about this pair is seen on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see here, the last few candles, especially today, we've had 4 consecutive bearish engulfings. You don't see that a lot on the 4-hour candle, especially because I use the 4-hour time frame quite a lot. Also, a moving average cross, which could determine that we have a lot of bearish movements come for this pair. In front of you here, we've got US dollar JPY. This pair has been very bullish for the past few weeks. I actually put a post up on Instagram saying I was taking a long on this trade. I think it was last week. Turned out to be correct, and actually it broke the trend line on the weekly. We're aiming for targets of 114.778 would be the next target after we've hit that daily target of 114.285, which is we've already touched. We've also got a monthly moving average cross, which could determine more bullish movement for this pair. And also the daily trend line has been broken. As I said, I entered on this pair, I think it was around the 113 flat mark. We have seen bullish movement up to that weekly level of 113.335. 2 rejections off it, and then we move through to that daily level higher. The target was 114.285, and we reached it. We've come back down now, but I'm still bullish bias for this pair. Okay, what you can see in front of you now is pound JPY. Now, back in December 2016, pound JPY put in a weekly bearish engulfing, and in late May this year it retested that level again, and it's back up to retesting that level again now. It's a weekly resistance of 147.197. So this area may cause a bit of resistance, however, because it's previously been touched, it may move through it. We're still waiting on this pair. This is the daily time frame, and in May, when we retested that level again, as I said before, we actually put in a bearish engulfing. It has retested since, I think it was yesterday, with another bearish engulfing and a retest. For this pair, I'm not sure at the moment. We're going to have to leave it for a bit. I know that is a resistance area. We've had a few pins with wicks up there, so we'll have to see what happens with this pair. I have a neutral bias at the moment for pound JPY. It's not all about the technicals though, because economic news has a big impact across all major pairs. I picked out a few segments for the next week that you need to look out for. Let's go straight into it. Okay, so July 14th. We've got a lot of high impact news coming out in the US, such as retail sales, we've got capacity utilisation, and later in the day we have an FOMC member speech. So Friday 14th of July, a lot of economic news coming out in the US, so be careful for all the US pairs. Okay, on July 19th at 11 AM GMT time, we have an inflation report hearings in the UK. This is from the Treasury, and it will have a high impact on all the pound currencies. I'm actually not looking at any pounds at the moment, apart from pound JPY. But for all you trading pound out there, just keep an eye on this economic news. Okay, the last bit of economic news I've got to show you is on July 20th at 3 AM GMT time. I'm not going to be awake at that time, but I know you guys in America will be. So we have the interest rate decision from the Bank of Japan. It's currently at minus 0.1%. So it's very, very low. However, as it says there, if the Bank of Japan is hawkish about the look of the economy, it's positive or bullish for the pair, and vice versa the other way. So you can catch all this information on myfxbook.com. A lot of traders use it. So those are the three picks for the economic news. I'll be keeping an eye on those, and you should too. Thanks for watching episode 1 of the Technical Division, brought to you by the Trading Division. Tune in next week, Friday the 21st of July, to hear more about technicals and economic news. Enjoy.